I was awakened by pain again. I looked at the time. It was just past 1 a.m. I got up, took 3 painkillers, and lay back down. I don't know how much time passed, but I still couldn't sleep due to the pain. More than an hour had gone by. I got up again and took 3 more painkillers. They were still ineffective. Another hour or so passed. The painkillers were completely useless. I rolled on the floor in pain, trying my best not to make any noise so as not to disturb her rest. Oh no, he's not gonna overdose. He's just gonna deal with it. Ugh, even worse. At dawn, she woke up. Seeing me rolling on the floor in pain, she was terrified. She hurriedly got out of bed and sat down beside me. Did the painkillers wear off? I nodded, not saying a word. How long have you been in pain? Since a little after 1 a.m. What should we do? Are there any other medications we can use? Only the forbidden drugs are left, but they might damage the heart. I can't take them without confirming the transplant match failure, and besides, there are no forbidden drugs at home. I can't tell her about this yet. I can only endure the pain. No, there's nothing we can do. So, will it keep hurting? No, but it will get more intense with each episode and last longer each time. But you haven't slept at all tonight. Yeah, every time I'm about to fall asleep, the pain wakes me up again. She hugged me tightly. Don't touch me. Okay, let me find a more comfortable position. What can I do for you? She let go of me, tears in her eyes. She wanted to comfort me, but didn't know what to do. Don't cry. I don't want you to be sad. I want to see you smile. You're in this state, and you're still thinking about me. Her tears fell. Because... Shut up. Don't say I like you. Say I love you. Because I love you. I'm changing the words. I don't care what it says. I finally said those words, and I'm so useless. She cried even harder. Should I be more ruthless towards her? But I just can't do it. Later, I don't know if it was because I was too tired. The pain wasn't as severe, or maybe both, but I fell asleep. Oh, that's good. When I woke up, it was already noon. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Have something to eat. No, I don't want to eat anything right now. How can you not eat anything? Let's go to the hospital and ask the doctor if there's any way to relieve the pain. There are certainly ways, but I have more important things to do. At the hospital. When we go in, you sit quietly and wait for me while I go register. No need. I'll accompany you for the injection first. I can go by myself. It doesn't hurt now. No! What if it starts hurting again? It's okay. I can handle it alone. The registration line takes a long time. And besides, this is a hospital. Even if I can't hold on, they won't ignore me. If I say no, then it's no. Why don't you listen to me? Then, how about this? We go register together. After registering, you go for your injection, and I'll go wait for the consultation by myself. Is that okay? I'm still not at ease. It's not like I can spare this bit of time. I know you're doing this for my own good. Thank you. Why do you have to thank me? She looked unhappy. 'Cause she loves you, bud. Come on. I pulled her into my arms. I said the wrong thing. Let's just do as I said, okay? Don't worry. Then, okay. After registering, she went for the infusion, looking back every 3 steps. I waited quietly for a consultation, hoping there was a medication that could suppress the pain without damaging the heart. It was about an hour before it was my turn. Thankfully, I didn't let her accompany me here. Entering the consultation room, I found out it was the same doctor who had diagnosed my condition last time. Please have a seat. How is your condition now? Regular painkillers can no longer suppress the headaches. It seems the condition has progressed beyond expectations. Expectations? Do you remember me? I was a bit surprised. I see many patients every day. I don't remember each one. The hospital has your medical history. I remembered when I saw the case file. In your opinion, how much longer can I live? Judging by the clinical data, generally speaking, not more than 3 months at this stage. 3 months? Is that enough to save her? What else can be done to relieve the pain in my current condition? You can take some forbidden drugs, and when oral forbidden drugs can no longer relieve the pain, the last resort is to use pain relief injections, which is to inject forbidden drugs. Do forbidden drugs damage the heart? Yes, they do. Isn't there any pain relief method that doesn't damage the heart? The doctor frowned. Why consider protecting the heart in your current condition? Then there isn't. I see. Can you prescribe me some sleeping pills? Yes. Before the matching results come out, I absolutely cannot use forbidden drugs. If the match fails, the remaining days will depend on this. Please try to maintain a positive attitude and optimistic emotions, as they have a positive effect on the treatment of the condition. I've picked up the medicine and received the tissue typing and heart examination results. How is it, doctor? What are the results? The tissue typing was successful, and there were no obvious abnormalities in the heart. So now, all I have to do is sign the organ donation agreement. She signs the organ transplant application, and then I end my own life? No, conventional methods won't work. Additionally, due to individual differences, even if the surgery is successful, she may not live long, and the post-operative recovery time can be very expensive. I was angry. All this talk about life being equal for everyone is do the poor not deserve to live? I raged hysterically. However, I clearly knew that this was the way the world works. Even though medical technology continues to advance, how many ordinary people can truly benefit from it? Countless medical technologies and drugs are only enjoyed by a select few. The life of the poor is like that of an ant. I haven't finished speaking. I said conventional methods won't work. What are the unconventional methods? In your case, perhaps you could apply for a special clinical trial. A special clinical trial? Is it hard to apply for? To my knowledge, there has been no successful case because no one has ever applied. What conditions are needed? First, you must go through an ethical review, and if possible, it would be best if you could become husband and wife. Just by becoming husband and wife, can we ensure success in the application? Frankly, since there is no precedent, no one knows for sure how to successfully apply, and there are no public specific standards for ethical review. It can only be said that you need to meet all the conditions and that can be thought of and that are in line with the ethical review. Additionally, unlike liver and kidney transplants, heart transplants are principally not allowed from living donors. It doesn't matter whether live organ transplantation is allowed or not. As I said, as long as I can save her, it's not a problem for me to end my own life. How long will it take to get the application approved? Our days are numbered. Uncertain. I'm not even sure if it can be approved. All I can say is we'll try our best. Also, having considered this situation, even if the surgery is successful, she might develop cancer because of it? Didn't the examination results say that there were no obvious abnormalities in the heart? Cancer is undetectable in its early stages of seeding. You yourself are a cancer patient. You know better than anyone the pain of a cancer outbreak. The feeling of living is worse than death. Patients who have undergone organ transplant surgery already have a lower physical quality than ordinary people. If cancer is transferred to her, the pain she will endure will be even worse than yours. Even so, do you still want to do this? Now, this is a pivotal choice. I kind of want a yes or no option right here because this is like an ethical dilemma, right? Like save the one you love, but potentially subject them to the same pain and multiply that pain for their remaining lifespan, or don't do it and just spare them from an even more painful life. Like, what do you choose at this point? It's just unimaginable that this choice can even exist. I know it's happening in a visual novel, but think about it. There has to be situations like this in real life. What do you choose when you get these options, right? Do what I can and leave the rest to fate. I don't want to miss the last chance. Let her make the final decision herself. I don't know, he's been doing a lot of decision making himself. Alright, I'll apply. Thank you, doctor. Don't thank me. Go do what you need to do. I rushed back to the ward. There was no time to explain. Let's get married. I will. She smiled through her tears. Unexpectedly smooth. If I had known it would be like this, maybe I should have said it sooner. I stroked her head and wiped away her tears. Why is this young lady so silly? Me? The person speaking was not clear whether they were a family member of the next door patient or someone else, heavily made up, impossible to guess the age. Tong Zhen looked at her with confusion. He didn't propose to you, didn't buy you flowers or a diamond ring. How could you agree to him? Oh, what a B-word. Huh, what do I need those useless things for? The next door patient pulled at the person's clothes, signaling her to stop talking. Let's go register now. Now? You haven't finished your injection yet. I won't have it anymore. Stop talking nonsense. I'm not talking nonsense. I just want to marry you as soon as possible now. I know, but it's so late today. By the time we get home to get the documents, the Civil Affairs Bureau will be closed. Be good today. Finish the injection, okay? We'll go first thing in the morning. Alright then. Did you go see the doctor? What did the doctor say? The doctor prescribed me some more medicine. This afternoon, my head hurt intermittently a few times. Fortunately, the pain was not as intense as before. After returning home at night, after washing up, I lay on the floor. She, just sat on the bed like that. Why aren't you sleeping? I'm too happy. Aren't you sleepy? Too excited to sleep. I guess as much. Happy? Of course, I am. After a while, she crawled into my quilt. Why did you come down here? Let's sleep together. It's so cold on the ground. Go back up. Then let's go up together. The bed is too small. It's not enough space. Squeeze together. I'm afraid the pain waking me up at night will affect your rest. Didn't the doctor prescribe you new painkillers? Tell her everything after getting the marriage certificate. Those pills can't be taken casually. You don't want to sleep with me, do you? How could that be? I'm clearly afraid I won't be able to control myself, okay? Her illness will take her life. But she said so, and I couldn't refuse anymore. Squeezed together on a single bed, almost unable to move an inch. She rested her head on my arm, and I knew very well that she wanted me to know immediately if I woke up from pain again. Just in case, I took 2 sleeping pills. Husband. Hearing her call me that for the first time, both happy and sad. How many more times can I hear her call me like that? What's wrong? Nothing. Just want to call you. Oh. Husband. Here I am. Do you know, actually, on the day I was hospitalized, we slept in the same hospital bed? That day was our first day of knowing each other. Yes. Speaking of which, it's only been 8 days since we met today. It feels like we've known each other for a long time. I wonder how many more 8-day periods we can live. If only we could live forever. Why wouldn't you come and stay at my place at night? Because I felt that I couldn't just move into a man's house without a clear status. But you came later. Yes, since there aren't many days left, and you treat me well, and I'm gonna stop saying, I'm not gonna say like, I'm gonna say love from now on. And I love you. Why bother with those things? You were waiting for a clear attitude from me. I've thought about it. I could have taken initiative myself. Because you're a good person, I didn't treat you like an outsider. Then, will we meet again? If we can't finish, can I trouble you to help? I couldn't get through on the phone, and you didn't reply to messages. I thought something had happened to you. Try to contact Auntie when you have time. Don't let her worry. I know I don't have many days left, and I don't want to lose you before I die. Can you promise me? No, it doesn't make sense for a girl to stay at your place. Is it because your boyfriend doesn't allow it? It's not about him, it's my personal reason. Sorry for waking you up. No, it's clear that you care about me. Then, aren't you afraid something might happen to me in there? If only I could have met you sooner. Alright, it's okay. Everyone has things they don't want to tell others. I won't ask if you don't want to say. I trust you. What are your wishes? Tomorrow, I'll accompany you to fulfill them. What can I do for you? You've hinted many times. It's just that I'm too dumb. Don't say that! If I had proposed to you that night, would you have accepted? I would. I feel like I've lost out a lot. I'm the one who's lost out. You have to compensate me. I will. Compensate? What do you mean by compensation? My eyelids are getting heavier. The sleeping pills are taking effect.